Welcome back to another coaster list. This time we've got 7 wooden coasters to list for you, and they're from Vekoma and SNS. Both these companies once had a wooden coaster department where they had some wooden coaster designers, and they made them. So let's just get started with Vekoma. Vekoma. All right. The first one they made was Robin Hood at Wallaby Holland. It was a pretty big wooden coaster. It still looks to be kind of rough. It probably has some good airtime and laterals, but it's a very interesting woody layout and all that. So yeah, and we got here Loup Garou. This is kind of a popular one for some reason. It feels like I feel like it's talking about more than it should be. It's kind of looks like a cyclone layout, but it's not really. Like there's an ending part that looks pretty interesting, and it's retracted a lot, but it's still pretty rough. It may or may not have airtime. Certainly has laterals. So this one's Thunder Coaster, which is interesting because it runs with timberliners. Yes, that's right. This is the only Norwegian park it's at. It's probably a lot rougher. It's probably also the best of Vekoma Woody. It's by far the fastest at like 62 miles per hour, I think. It's got that curved drop, as you can see here from this layout overview. So yeah, there's that. There's some decent airtime hills in there that probably deliver all right, and the majority of the ride it probably focuses more on laterals than airtime. So yeah, there's Thunder Coaster. Next up is SNS Worldwide, which is now SNS Sansei, that Asian company. But before 2014, they were SNS Worldwide, and at this time I think they were like SNS Hus, or was it Hus or SNS Power? I'm really losing my marbles. I'm thinking Aerohus. But no, SNS Power was what they were called at this time. And anyway, first one they made, and probably the best one they made, was Timberhawk Ride of Prey in 2003 at Wild Waves in Enchanted Village, which is that park outside of Seattle, the only real park in Washington. I mean, there's that one fair, but meh. It doesn't have that many airtime moments, it feels like. There's probably some on the drops, but that's really it. There's certainly lots of laterals, and it's pretty smooth. I was reading the comments. They say it's smooth as glass, smooth as pudding. So there's that. Anyway, next up, Falcon at that park in Denmark. This was the first Woody, I think, designed by Alan Schilke, who now makes all the RMCs. He also designed X2, Roadrunner Express, and all the coasters to come. So this is an L-shaped layout, kind of short ride. It doesn't look too rough. As you can see here, it's got some pretty weird-looking baking. If you check out a point of view, it's pretty interesting. And I couldn't tell you anything about the airtime. I mean, there are certainly hills, but I don't know how good it is. So, yeah. Wooden coasters are kind of harder to judge than steel coasters, because, I mean, you never really know. Anyway, Avalanche, or Hellcats, I don't know what they're called. Is at Timber Falls. It's in the same city as Wisconsin Dells, the Mount Olympus Water theme park, with Hades and stuff like that. Anyway, it's got a triangle layout. It's pretty interesting. It like circles the entire park. It's got some weird banking, just like the last one, but it definitely has some nice ejector airtime hills. How do I know that, you're probably asking? Well, I read a lot of reviews that say, hey, this ride's got some good airtime and stuff like that, like IncredibleCoasters.com. He knows what's up. I mean, he says that while it's a rougher ride, it's still an 8 out of 10 wooden coaster. Pardon my stuttering, golly. Next up, Hellcat. Wait, what? Oh, shoot, these are the same pictures. RIP. Anyway, Hellcat at Clementon Park. I am stupid. How could this happen? Probably the worst. I'm so stupid. Golly. I'm keeping this in because this is comedy genius, man. Pretty rough, not much airtime. Definitely some strong laterals, and it's pretty short, too. Yeah, no, but in all seriousness, this is probably the worst coaster that Alan Schilke has ever made. Probably worse than Roadrunner Express. Yeah, right now you're actually looking at Hellcat. Avalanche Hellcat in Wisconsin. Yeah, this is at that New Jersey park, kind of a ghetto park that's known more for its water park. Yeah, that's that. I screwed up, and that was the video. Hope you guys hated it because this was stupid.